Thank you all for joining. We're recording this, so we can send you the presentation afterwards. And if you have any colleagues, other partners you know of that would like this information, feel free to share it as well. So I believe for most of you, you would be new timers. And I believe Hard Rock has participated in the past. So I'm going to quickly introduce our team. Kamala, Chris, Chanel, and myself are all with Visit Lauderdale. We're on the marketing and communications team. And I'm Senior Manager of Global Integrated Marketing, and I'll let my team follow with some of their quick intros.
Good morning, Kamala Clark, Senior Vice President of Marketing and Communications. Thank you for joining.
Good morning, I'm Chris Pendas, the Digital Marketing Manager. Welcome.
Good morning, I'm Chanel Campbell, I'm the Content Development Manager. And my camera's not working, that's why you can't see me.
It's okay. So we're all really excited to have you join. This is a really great program to raise awareness for your business and to help drive consumers into your place of business during our traditionally slower months, which is the summer. And with that, we'll get started with the presentation, and there will be a Q&A after as well in case you have additional questions that haven't been answered. So what is Dine Out Lauderdale? I think many of you know, and that's why you're on this call, but it's our annual culinary program. And we feature dining deals and unique restaurant experiences that invite everyone to savor the diverse flavors of Greater Fort Lauderdale. And it runs the entire month of August and September. So one thing we really want to strive for is that in whatever way you participate, that you consider running that deal, promotion, prefix menu throughout the entire duration. It doesn't have to be offered every day of the week. So for example, we understand some of your more high traffic days, like perhaps a Friday or Saturday, doesn't make the most sense to your business. You don't have to offer it on those days. When you submit your submission form, you can check off and select what specific days you want to participate in. So the goals of Dine Out Lauderdale, of course, boost business during the slower season, attract food enthusiasts, and encourage repeat business. One thing is that Dine Out Lauderdale is really geared towards locals, whereas most of our annual promotions and efforts are geared toward visitors. This is really geared towards locals and people who are doing staycations. Of course, it's also relevant for those people who are visiting us from out of town as well. So look at last year, we had 120 total restaurants participate, which was a huge milestone. In the past, we've had upwards up to 60. So we doubled last year. So this year's goal is 150, and with your support, we'll hopefully get there. Another look at last year, we did heavy promotion on our social media channels. So here are some examples of some video reels we did on Instagram. Instagram is our best driver on social media, and we welcome any opportunities to work with your business if you have ideas. So we had 4.8 million total views on Instagram Reels alone just last year for this effort. And then what's to come this year? Unfortunately, we're having some technical difficulties, so you won't be able to hear this, the volume on this video, but if you go to the Dine Out Lauderdale page, you'll see video highlights we did from last year. So an overall welcoming message from our CEO and President, Stacey Ritter, some behind the scenes stories of local restaurants that are participating. So that's a good way for you to get testimonials and get some ideas for what you can do. Okay. And then, of course, we want to help you maximize your participation in every way possible. So again, increase visibility for your place of business, generate more engagement. You'll get higher foot traffic and sales. You'll get a direct link to your website on our landing page. We'll highlight your place of business in our consumer newsletter, which goes out once a month, and you'll be included in our targeted social media campaign. So additional ways you can help raise awareness for what we're already doing to help promote your place of business and Dine Out Lauderdale in totality is use hashtags, tag us, Visit Lauderdale, Everyone Under the Sun, Dine Out Lauderdale. We'll repurpose that content. We'll comment, like, reply, share. Think of using coupons and promo codes to attract price-conscious customers. So again, I know some of you are able to do the prefix menu, which is our main driver for this program. But for those such as Rita's Ice, it could be something as simple as a discount, a promo code, a BOGO offering. Really, you can get as creative as you want. And we have several examples of partners that have done those things in the past. So just for easy reference, Dine Out Lauderdale initially for over a decade was really just about the prefix menu, but we did want to open it up to restaurants that perhaps didn't have the ability to fall under that category, and let them be creative and participate with, again, either coupons, promos, BOGO deals, happy hour specials, culinary experiences. So again, we really want to expand the portfolio and showcase the diverse offerings that we have here in Greater Fort Lauderdale. Many of you hopefully already are an official partner of Visit Lauderdale. It's free. And if you're not already a member, just let us know and we'll send you all that information. So if you're an existing partner, you should be familiar with the partner extranet. And this is where you go to update photos, special offers, and events. So you want to make sure that your partner listing is up to date. And then also you might want to consider developing a loyalty program and follow-up discounts to retain new customers once we get out of the Dine Out Lauderdale season. And then images are huge. Again, we help push out all the advertising, social media, and marketing when it comes to Dine Out Lauderdale. And we really rely on the restaurants to provide us with beautiful imagery of their venue, or their chefs, or their culinary experiences, the food offerings, cocktails. So these are some examples of really good visuals that we like to use across our social media images and in advertising. So you can see this as inspiration for the types of content that we would love to get from you guys. And then the menu strategy. So you do have the opportunity to use an existing menu and say that that's, your Dine Out Lauderdale offering. We really do strive for something unique to the summer special. But really the price points, and the types of dishes that you can offer up to you. So again, the prefix menu, the lunch option is $35. For dinner, it's $45, $55, and $75. You also want to plan to exceed the guest expectations, as you guys always do year round, not just for Dine Out. So make sure that you're very clear on what the Dine Out Lauderdale offering is. You want to cater to diverse demographics and dietary needs when you're thinking about your menu options. You could always consider collaborating with a local business for a combined offer. And then preparing your team. Again, many of you are obviously already doing such a wonderful job, but these are just reminders. For the front of house training, you want to ensure that all your staff are well versed in the menu and guest service. So especially the hostess, if someone has a question, if the Dine Out Lauderdale is on the menu, if the restaurant is participating, and the servers as well, you want to make sure that all of the front of house team knows about Dine Out Lauderdale and how you guys are participating. Review those specials and practices during pre-shift. Make sure, again, that everyone knows about those menus. It's very important. And to have those specials in at the point of sale ahead of time so there's no confusion. For the back of house, as always, you want to maintain consistency and quality in food preparation and make sure that you can handle any anticipated extra volume. Again, our goal is to drive the businesses to your place of business. So we anticipate you will see higher traffic. That's the goal. So just make sure you're prepared. And then the steps to register. Of course, you go to our website and there's a very easy form that you'll fill out. And then you just hit submit. So again, step one, you go to the website. I'm sure you'll have the link, but we can send out the information afterwards. So we have a FAQ page that tells you more details about the program, ways to participate, all the necessary things you need to do to participate, and then a clickable link that takes you to the form. So this is a preview of the form. And then you just submit. So after Dine Out Lauderdale has concluded, we want to make sure that you have the best experience and, of course, that you want to participate the next year. So just some things to keep in mind. You'll want to keep track of what worked well for you this year, what didn't work well, what do you wish you would have done. Think about introducing popular dishes from the event to your regular menu. Keep the buzz alive with follow-up promotions and engagement, and share success stories with us. And I'll open it up to questions. But again, as I mentioned on our website, we have an FAQ page. That's the same place where you'll sign up and submit your form. And also you can contact Tammy Moy from our team. She's on vacation today, but she's very responsive in emails. And again, you can reach out to anyone on our marketing team, and we're always willing and able to help you guys. So I'll open it up to questions if you guys have any.
Hi, I have a question. I'm very familiar with Dine Out, but I can't remember. So if people, is there
Hi,
a
Yvonne.
Hi, Myra.
This is Myra. How are you?
Good.
I do have a quick question regarding price points that you kind of like mentioned real quick for lunch and dinner. What were those again?
For lunch, 35, dinner, 45, 55, and 75.
Got it. Great. Is that also listed in the Q&A portion in the website as well?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay. And I think maybe some of you can't hear each other. Jody,
Yeah.
you ready for
It's
some
all right.
questions?
My question is, what's the search like? So for example, I know obviously the main sections are about the restaurants and the menus, but if you're like Rita's and a dessert, is there like a separate section or a way that if you're just searching, that you would find us easily, I guess, aside from, especially if you didn't know Rita's, if you weren't searching for Rita's, but for desserts, or how's it set up?
Yes, there's a way to refine the search. And also we have an app that's going to go along with this. We launched the app just last year for Dine Out Lauderdale. It's not really an app. You don't have to download anything, but people sign up and they can access it. It's very mobile friendly, and it has a really good search function there too. So, we're still tweaking things as we get all the restaurants on board, because signups just started May 15th. But yeah, definitely there's a way where people can filter, whether it's just by the prefix menu or if it's other offerings like a discount, dessert, culinary experience, cooking class, and by location as well.
Okay, and it's also something that you're going to be promoting in addition to the menus that, and all your promotions that.
Yeah, so in all the
the
promotions, we drive everything to our landing page, the Dine Out Lauderdale page, and that's where all of the venues with all the offerings in totality will be featured. So it's not just driving to restaurants that are offering the prefix menu.
Okay, and I forget, I think we did this once. I've got 2 locations in Broward. I can combine them on the one listing, and you can go to Hollywood or Fort Lauderdale, right? Or do I need to list them separately?
With every partner, even aside from Dine Out Lauderdale, we want every single partner to have a separate listing for each location. Otherwise, it's confusing to the consumer. And
Okay.
also, yeah.
Okay. And I think my last question was, I noticed these really beautifully well done videos as part of the information. Is that something that Visit Fort Lauderdale went out during or after, to make those great videos highlighting, the restaurant? I think I saw one for Jackson's or, locations. So, yeah, I was just curious because they were really well done. Is that something you picked select businesses, or where do those come from?
Yeah, so Visit Lauderdale produced those. The first time we did that was last year, actually. Thank you for all the positive words. We felt like they came out really wonderfully as well. We just kicked it off last year, and the angle for last year was to feature some historic places and the people and faces behind those venues. We're looking to redo some videos this year. I'm not quite sure, you know, the development or direction or the product timeline yet. But again, with timing and the production cost, you know, we only do like a handful.
Okay. I think that's it for my questions. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Do we have any other questions? Okay. Well, thank you all very much for your time. We'll email this out so you guys have everything you need. If you think of anything else, of course, feel free to email us. And again, thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to partnering with you.
Great. Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.